Who watched as Moses floated in the basket down the Nile? Miriam. How does the author of 1 John often refer to his readers? Little children. What does Solomon say about sin in Ecclesiastes 7:20? That doeth good and sinneth not. Finish the proverb. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Who is the dreamer in Genesis 37:19? Joseph. Finish this proverb. Labor not to be rich. Complete this verse. How beautiful are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings. Complete Job 28:18. For the price of wisdom is above rubies. Who said, those I counted loss for Christ? Paul. What does Paul call the Galatians in Galatians 3:1? Foolish. Complete. The light of the body is the eye. Judge not that ye be not judged. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers. Contend for the dash once delivered. Faith. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God. Avoid foolish dash and genealogies. Questions. Sanctify them through thy dash. Thy word is dash. Truth, truth. By faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau. He that hath the Son hath life. At what age did Jesus begin his ministry? 30. How many thieves were crucified with Jesus? 2. Who tried to kill Jesus after his birth? 3. Herod. Who thought Jesus was the gardener after he had risen? 4. Mary Magdalene. How many of the 10 lepers returned to thank Jesus? 1. The 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called the Gospels. Who invited Jesus to a feast with tax collectors and sinners? Matthew. Where were Peter and John sent after Philip preached there? Samaria. Who heard Peter knocking but forgot to open the door? Rhoda. What did Herod do to the jailkeepers after Peter escaped? Put them to death. Jews from what area stirred up the crowd against Paul? Asia. Which woman was with the apostles in the upper room? Mary, the mother of Jesus. Who was told to find Saul and restore his sight? Ananias. What woman was raised from the dead by Peter? Tabitha. Who helped the Ethiopian eunuch understand Isaiah? Philip. Which Roman ruler expelled Jews from Rome? Claudius. Philip was told by an angel to travel toward which city? Gaza. Who would have nothing to do with the author of 3 John? Diotrephes. Who is Paul's fellow prisoner in Philemon? Epaphras. Which prophet does James use as an example of powerful prayer? Elijah. Who pretended to be mad to avoid death? David. Who was the priest of Bethel during Amos's time? Amaziah. Who was the grandson of Samuel? Joel.
Who was the high priest in Zechariah's time? Joshua.
Who begins their book with, "Hear heavens"? Isaiah. Where did the Pharisees claim Jesus got his power? Beelzebub. Which disciple was rumored would not die? John. In the parable, what did the forgiven servant do? Choked someone who owed him. Who appeared in a dream instructing Joseph to flee to Egypt? An angel of the Lord. Complete Matthew 10:2. Simon, Andrew,
Dash.
and John. James. Who is called God's firstborn, higher than kings? David.